It's 1 minute till showtime.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. And now, on with the show.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome in. This is More Sunshine, Please. I'm Jim. It's my Tuesday evening live stream. Thanks for being here. Coming up on the show, I'm going to eat something. I'm going to drink some coffee. We'll play a game. I have no top 15 list, but I do have cookies. But before we do any of that, I like to celebrate the first 3 people that make their way into the live stream chat. So let's do this. And if I'm in slow motion today, I apologize. Not really. All right, go into the comments. Go into the top here. Oh, it jumped. I believe this is this morning at 10:04 a.m. It's Joey's World is our gold medalist. Mr. Fulton Mraz with the silver. And Mark Langenkamp gets the bronze. That's not the way it was about an hour ago. Because I looked, and it sure did. It changed. You never know. You never know. But congrats to our medalists today. Thank you for being here. Wow. Yes, sorta. Stacy Rogers. Wow. 4:15. That's when that was posted. Did that happen? 4th? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4th. Maybe that was like that an hour ago. Again, I've had some medication today. More on that in a moment. Francisco, hello, Noah. Matthew and Lauren, hi. Pizzeria. Is that right now? 6:31? Enjoy your meal. Good to see you in the chat. I hope you guys are great. Mar in Memphis, always a pleasure. That's good. Let's see. Who else is here? Paul Eichenlaub. Hello. Movie Mania Nick. Hi. Ben. What? There it is. Hello, Ben. Michelle the Quilter, hello. Welcome in. Indeed. Well, thank you. A little bit about this Berkeley shirt. I'm a high school teacher, and I teach television production. It's a video class, pretty much. And I use movies to help teach some lessons. One of the movies I show is Field of Dreams. And in that movie, the main character, played by Kevin Costner, Ray Kinsella is his character's name. And he went to Berkeley in the 60s. And he has a Berkeley shirt that is gold in color, and it's quite worn because he's had it for years. And I wanted one like that to wear when I show that movie. And I could not find one like he had, but this is as close as I could find. It's the colors similar. It says Berkeley The one he has does not have the crest or whatever this is. But I was happy with it, so I dig this shirt as well. Thank you. Most shirts say Cal on there when referring to this school because that's what their athletic program is known as. They go simply by Cal. The Golden Bears, if I am not mistaken. Go Bears, yes, Ben. And so it was a challenge to find just you could find Berkeley shirts, but to find a gold one, well, that's even more difficult. But I was able to find this, and I'm very happy with it. Megan's brother graduated from Berkeley. What's this? Jim, I think we should make a wager for Thursday's game. I do not wager, but just for fun. You know what? I wouldn't take that bet anyway. If we're talking Lions, Bears, all I can say is it seems too easy to pick the Lions. But I will say this as a longtime Lions fan, the game scares me. And that's just 50 years of Lions fandom. But there's data behind this. The Lions haven't won a Thanksgiving game in 7 years. They've been pretty good the last 3 years, and they still haven't won the Thanksgiving game. They're kind of beat up on defense right now. It just things seem like it's what they call a trap game, or anyway. Dean, hello, welcome in. I am not betting. No. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears win. That's all I'm saying. But I do know that the Lions are 10.5-point favorites. But that means nothing to me. Ooh, wait a minute. No, I'm not doing that. If I missed anybody, welcome in. I am thankful for all of you. I really am. Just for hanging out on Tuesday evenings and just having fun. I'm thankful that we get to do this on this Thanksgiving week. Thought I'd mention that. Thanks for being here, everybody. Okay. I did not have a show last week because I had to work. It was a parent-teacher conference night. And guess how many parents came to see me? That's right. None. Now, I'm an elective. I get that. I've never had a lot of parents. I think maybe the most I've ever had is 4. Maybe 4 families have come. Now, and things have changed. Now that we have this, what's called Canvas, a lot of schools have this online presence for their schoolwork and grades, and there's less of a demand or need for a face-to-face parent-teacher conference, especially with an elective teacher. But yeah, I didn't have any parents show up, which I wish it were like that every time. Although anytime I get a parent come to see me, it's, I was here to see somebody else. I thought I'd just swing by. Mary Ellen, hello. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, yes. And to you. And yours. Okay. Now, so I didn't have a live stream last week. And what I failed to remember is that I actually had a medical procedure slated for today, and it was this morning. And if you didn't see the hashtag for this live stream, yes, I had my second colonoscopy this morning, and I could have easily said no live stream, but I didn't say that because I forgot I was having a colonoscopy. But let's say, Mark says, "I'm proud of you. Colon health is twice as important as semicolon health." I stopped the live stream for that. No, that was funny. Thank you. Mr. Fulton Raz having his first basketball practice. Nice. Best of luck. So yes, I had a colonoscopy. It was at scheduled for 11:30 this morning. I'm not going to go into great detail about it, but I'm all right. Don't nobody worry about me. It's my second one. The first one I had was not a great experience. I was fine and healthy, but I ended up having some. I don't know if you remember this or if I even mentioned it. I think I did. It was back in 2019. I had some abdominal bruising around my belly button when that happened, and for that one, if we can be a bit indelicate right now, before they release their patients at that place I had 5 years ago, you're supposed to toot. You're supposed to pass gas before they release you, and I could not. And I was there for over an hour. I don't know what happened. I never really got a clear answer, but it was not a pleasant experience. Again, the colonoscopy itself revealed no dangers, and that was great. Mike and or Mandy, welcome in. So today, different hospital, different doctor, and it was wonderful. It was a dream. It was such a better experience. And they were ahead of schedule. They got us in early. Their procedure is different, and patients don't have to release the air that's in their colon before they leave. That's not even an issue. They use water. I was still groggy. I didn't ask many questions after, but in and out, nobody got hurt. And I debated whether I should show this picture or not, but I'm going to because I think it's kind of funny. So after the procedure, I'm still knocked out for a bit, and they invite my wife in to the room, and she took a picture of me while I was still sleeping. So really quick. There it is. That's me. That's my colonoscopy. I'm still on my side. All right. I thought that was funny. What else is going on? So that was it. Oh my goodness. Sherry, welcome in, and thank you for that. Mom and Dad, hello, welcome. I see you in the chat. I saw you earlier, I think, but I was busy flapping my gums. Let's see. There was one polyp that they removed, and it was great. It was a great experience. And then, the day prior, I had to fast and only clear liquids, which I stuck to. However, watching PTV Live last night, and it was, I didn't think I would be affected by their discussion of how wonderful the snacks at Trader Joe's were that they got. They had a French onion popcorn that they were trying, and it's still seared into my memory. Doug telling everybody how wonderful it was, and I was just, I can't watch this anymore. Not really. It was funny. I can eat now. But what helped me get through the hunger is that my wife and I recently watched a limited series. I believe it was on Hulu, and it was called Say Nothing. And it's based on a book about the IRA and some of the players in Northern Ireland. And I don't want to say too much, but it was a great show, and I guess she's the main character. She gets arrested and goes on a hunger strike, and so there's a whole episode about her time in prison, and she's dealing with her hunger strike. And I thought, well, if she can do it for however long she did it, I can do it for 24 hours. So I kept thinking of that. It was a good show. Say Nothing on Hulu. And I think there were 9 episodes based on a true story, which was fascinating. If you're just joining us, welcome in, everybody. Okay, what's next? Let's get to some sports scores. It was a pretty good week, and we haven't had many great weeks concerning Florida State football. So, if I may, let me just show you. They finally won their second game of the season. They played Charleston Southern, and they beat them at home 41-7. And I watched the first half and some of the second half. I didn't watch the whole game, but it was clear they had the game in hand. It's the first time I've been able to say that all year. Most points they've scored all year. It was at home, so the home crowd got to see it. Finally, a good victory. They are now 2-9, I think, on the year. I'm not sure anymore. Yeah. The University of Michigan also won. They played Northwestern in Ann Arbor, and they beat them, their most convincing win of the season, 50-6. I did not watch this game. And I don't remember why. Maybe I just didn't see it. Doesn't matter why. But yeah. Go Blue. And this is the first week that my 3 teams, FSU, Michigan, and the Detroit Lions, all won their games. I believe last year they all won every week, seemingly. And this year it's a different story. But the Lions, one of the best teams in the NFL. I've never been able to say that before in my life. I am enjoying this. They beat the Indianapolis Colts 24-6 in Indianapolis. 3 rushing touchdowns. They held their second straight opponent to no touchdowns. So they've gone like 10 quarters without allowing a touchdown. Now, I will say a better quarterback could have thrown a couple of touchdowns against the Lions. But as it is, they didn't score. The Lions kept them out of the end zone. A couple of field goals, and that was it. It's, again, so much fun this year. Let's see. This is interesting. The colonoscopy prep was worse than the procedure for me. It was not for me. I thought the prep this time was fairly easy. I know it was different than the first time I had it. This was it was a clear solution. It tasted kind of grape. I mixed it. It was 6 ounces. I mixed it with 10 more ounces of water. Drank that the day before. Chased it with 32 more ounces of water. And then this morning, I took another dose of that. Same thing. Chased it with water. It wasn't that bad for me this time. I know that might not be the norm. But yeah, I found a good place, I think. It was great. I had PTSD from my first colonoscopy experience, and this was dare I say pleasure? I don't, but it was so much better. Waking up is so difficult. I am still waking up. I did take a nap. What's interesting is the nurse, after I woke up, and she said everything went fine, whatever. And one of the things she said, like, don't drive, don't do a live stream, stuff like that. One of the things she said was take a minimum of one nap. And I thought that was a weird way to word that. A minimum of one nap. Do I have to take a nap? Because that's the way she made it sound. I think, though, she was just saying, and I didn't question her about it. Again, I just woke up. I think she was just saying, don't worry about sleeping today. Sleep as much as you want. It was a weird way to say that. As if there was a quota of naps I had to meet today. I'm not sure. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me with the football scores. Again, I was allowed to drink coffee yesterday, but I didn't. I haven't had coffee since Sunday. So let's fix that.
Great coffee is easy, Mrs. Olson.
Coffee's for closers only.
I set high standards for myself. I set high standards for my coffee.
Fix you up, calms you down. It's the lifeblood that drives the dreams of champions.
Here it is. Thank you to Donna Jaworski for providing coffee straight from Disney. Joffrey's providing today's coffee. My first coffee since Sunday. I did have some tea yesterday. That's good. I need to thank Donna for something else as well. But after I say hello to Connie Rathbun, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, Donna, when she sent the coffee, she sent a little gift for our daughter, Annabelle. And let me show you what she sent. She knows Annabelle is a big fan of the Minions. And she sent this 2024 Hallmark Keepsake Minions ornament. Kevin decks the halls. I hope Donna sees this. This is wonderful. She sent some batteries, so Kevin does sing. He's got a Christmas sweater on, and he's got stockings hanging from his arms. And so awesome. Do I? Yes, I do. And here is Annabelle. I'm showing her the ornament. She's loving it, getting a kick out of it. I also have video of it so you can hear what it sounds like. Let me call it up. Is this it? Yeah, here it is. Play. So that's Kevin. That was so awesome. Thank you, Donna. I hope you see this. I did already thank her for it, but I wanted to show everybody what she sent, and it was one of the first ornaments on our tree. So thank you on this Thanksgiving week. All right, what's next? Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't had a ton to eat, even though I can eat now. On the way home from the procedure, we stopped at at a Chinese place out by the hospital where the procedure took place. A Chinese place we know that we like, so we stopped and we got that. Had lunch, and then I took a nap, and then I came out here to prepare something for my live stream. So I haven't had that much to eat, so let's fix that. If I haven't mentioned already, they are putting in an Aldi where our Winn-Dixie used to be. And it will be our closest grocery store, and we couldn't be more excited. We love Aldi. This snack I'm about to show you is from Aldi, and we got it weeks ago. But I just felt it's not time to try this yet. This is a proudly made in Germany spiced cookie called Speculatius. I'm just guessing there. Benton's Speculatius spiced cookies. And the packaging is Christmassy. So I thought this is going to go great with coffee, I hope. I hope this is as wonderful as I think it will be. I'm starving. Things are lining up. So, are there different shapes? Maybe not. Okay, so this is an elephant. I'm not gonna. What is that? A windmill? I think. And other things. I'm not gonna pull them all out. All right, so let's get some music going. I could devour this whole bag right now. With the coffee? Are you kidding me? I'm going to finish this. There's nothing that sets these cookies apart from any other spiced cookie out there. It's not terribly gingery. Let's see, wheat flour, sugar, caramelized sugar syrup, palm oil. Well, that's not great. Spices. I don't know what's in these, but they're pretty good. And you know they're from Aldi because they have 1, 2, 3, 4 barcodes. That's the way Aldi rolls. Thank you, Sherry. I like the shirt. Got it for school. All right. Yeah, those are a thumbs up. All right. Oh, while we're talking about food, it is Thanksgiving week, and one of the traditions we started here with my family on Thanksgiving is, of course, to have a dessert. Of course, to have a pie. But I thought it would be great to have 3 pies, and we call it tri-pie. So every year we get 3 pies. Of course, I don't make them, but whatever I find in the stores, hopefully we can find something new, interesting, and I did this year. So I'm about to reveal this year's tri-pie selections. Do I have music for this? Not really. I used to have other music on here. I have sleigh bells. All right. This'll do. All right. This year's 2024 Tri-Pie selections. Here we go. We're going caramel apple. Of course, we're going pumpkin. And the new one I'm most excited about. This is from Publix. I saw this in Publix. It's not the largest pie in the world, and the price is a little... I bought it anyway. Chocolate bourbon walnut pie. I don't know what to expect with that. I don't think I've ever had a walnut pie. But I'm excited. I've had chocolate. I don't think I've ever had a pie with the word bourbon in it. Not that I know of. But yeah, so that's the Tri-Pie selections for us this year. And I am not opposed to going beyond 3 pies. My mother-in-law makes a pumpkin pie with ancho chili spice in it. It's very good. And I hope she makes that again. Disney Nerd Herders, welcome. Nerds! Welcome in. Sherry says walnut pies are like pecan pies. Then I'm going to love it. I'm very excited about that. I'll tell you more about it next week. We haven't cracked it open. But pecan pie, that's good stuff. So what's interesting is the chocolate bourbon part of that, I suppose. Well, and the walnut. I haven't had any of that, and certainly none of that together. Charlie says apple, blueberry, and pecan are my favorites. If I could find a blueberry one, I that will be another one for us. Yes. Sherry is making pumpkin and lemon supreme pies. I don't know what lemon supreme is exactly, but that sounds great. Yes. Yeah. I'm looking forward to Tri-Pie this year. All right, what's going on? Okay. Because today was a bit unusual with the colonoscopy and everything, and I know I've had 2 weeks to prepare for this show, but I haven't really. So I do not have a top 15 list today, and I think that's the first time I haven't had one in a few years. Or perhaps ever since I've been doing top 15 lists. Anyway, not doing that. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to take my usual intermission now. When we come back, we'll play Chrono Photo, and then I'll thank you again on this Thanksgiving week. Anyway. All right, here's our intermission. I'll be right back. All right, let's play our game. Okay, this is Chrono Photo. We're going to be showing 5 pictures. We have to figure out in which year these pictures were taken. And the closer we are to the correct answer, the more points we get. If we get the answer right, we get 1,000 points. So a perfect score would be 5,000, which we've done before. We're looking to do it again. Here's our first picture. Oh, by the way, we can guess anywhere from the year 1900 to the year 2023. Okay, here's our first picture. And it appears to be a mom and daughter shopping, perhaps. And it's a clothing store. This looks early 70s to me. The bag says 579, which I believe is a clothing store in the mall. Looking at the pattern of some of these clothes, we've got this brown plaid over here. That's giving me Brady Bunch vibes. That rack in the background, same thing. Buster Brown shoes. The purse is interesting. I can't zoom in too much without losing resolution, but here we are. Let me just zoom in a bit on their jackets. Daughter seems extremely happy to have found something that she was interested in. This almost looks like an ad. Like the way she's positioned. The bag facing the camera like that. I'll bet this was an ad. But when? I don't really know. The picture is giving me claustrophobia a little bit. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of stuff. It's almost like they're in a clothing warehouse. It's not really. Okay, let me... D&G Explorers, Dilly Dilly. Welcome in. Okay. To the chat I go. I think our first guess is from Mark, who says 78. That's a bit later than I thought, but maybe. I don't know. Noah says 75. Dean says 74. We have a 73. Oh, Sherry says 579 were the sizes they sold. Well, that's limiting, isn't it? I mean, yeah. Okay. 73, 74, another 74. Mary Tyler Moore vibe, 75. Okay. We have a 78, another 75. Is our earliest guess 74? No, 73. Michelle said 73. We have a couple of 74s in there. We have a couple of 75s in there as well. I think we have more 75s. All right, I'll go 75. Let's try it. I moved my slider this way. 1975. Survey says 72. Okay, so I was a bit... I said early 70s. I wasn't very specific, but... All right, we earned 777 points for that. Let's go to our second picture. Excuse me. Okay, I don't know if we've had this picture before. It looks a little familiar. This is a school with an Apple computer. Is it the Apple IIe? That might be what it says. Those were our first computers. That was the first computer that my family purchased. I see the floppy disk drive over on the right side. PS9, it's the fifth computer. All right, what's the game or whatever? Spinnaker presents Facemaker Gold Edition. It is in color. The monitor, it's a color monitor. So when would that be? Late 80s? Yeah, because they just had green monitors. When we had our Apple IIe, it was just a green monitor. It was not color. So that came later in the 80s. So I don't know if this is an Apple IIe. I can't really tell what that says. Not that it matters. There was also an Apple IIc, maybe? We didn't have that. Nor did our school. Let's look at the people, the earring, the hairstyles, the sweater. She's wearing a turtleneck, or maybe that's a mock turtleneck. I can't tell. That's late 80s to me. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Okay. I think our first guess is from Mark, who says it's an Apple II and is guessing 82. We have an 89. 1884. What? Oh, 1984. We have an 83. A 91 could be. 86. 88. 86. 90. 87. Oh, okay, so they had monochrome green until 84. So Mark is changing that. Now, let me pose this. If schools had computers pre-84, they wouldn't rush out to replace their monitors right away. That's not the way schools work. So I'm guessing they used their monochrome green monitors until they died, or they used them for a few years anyway. I can't imagine they'd buy a computer. Let's say they bought computers in 82. I'm thinking they wouldn't buy the new color monitors in 84. They'd wait. So I like later in the 80s. I like that guess. There is a number of we got 85, 86, 88. '87. There's a couple of 86s. I might go 86. That seems early. I'm going to try 88. I think it's just a bit later. I think they yeah, I'm going to try 88. That's just my thought. Here we go. Survey says, ooh, 89. Did anybody say that? We had a 90. We had some 88s. Wait a minute. From North to Neverland. Nailed it. Sherry nailed it, but a little late. Those were good guesses. We were close. 924 points. All right, let's move on. We have 1,700 points now. Is this our third color picture in a row? That's amazing. Okay. Where is this? There are mountains in the background. It is quite sunny because the adults are wearing shades. Although the shades must be really dark because Mom wandered into the garden and her daughter had to come get her. That's what that looks like to me. Hopefully I can zoom in on that license plate and we can get a year. That's not working. But perhaps my dad knows about that automobile. I do not. I wonder if she's going to take a picture of that lady and this boy is carrying the camera. Maybe that's what's going on. Clothesline in the back, a big tank full of, I don't know, propane. Or maybe That's a fallout shelter. I doubt it. Okay, that's an interesting building. We have a pergola here, painted yellow. I don't know about that. Mom, you're stepping on the daisies. Jeez. Is this post-war? Or is this during the war? I don't know. What do you guys have to say? All right. Oh, did Sherry say 89 earlier and I missed it? Darn it. Well, good guessing. Sherry's so good at this. I think our first guess is from Mark again, who says 66. We have a 58. Dean's neighbors. 64, 67. Oh, we got 60s here. A lot of 60s guesses. My dad says perhaps that car is somewhere in the range of 52, 54. That is a natural gas tank. Thank you. We have a 58. 65, says Sherry, and you know that's right. I mean, that car, if that is a mid-50s car, I mean, they could have had it for 10 years, right? Paul said 58. I kind of like that. I feel like I owe it to Sherry to go with her guess. But I don't like her guess. But I should like her guess. Okay, she's just guessing based on the clothes. Michelle said 58. So did Paul. I'm going 58. It's my game. Here we go. What is it? Ooh. 50. Anybody? How come I can't hear myself now? Check. Check one. Check. That's better. Oh, okay. Let's see. Yeah, we were in the 60s a lot. It was post-war. That's a vague term, though. I understand that. Okay. So, well, after 3 pictures, we have 2,100 points. Let's go to our 4th picture. And this is more like it. These are more of the pictures we're used to. Okay. Mark, well, what do you think? These look to be weapons. I don't know when this picture was taken, but I don't think that's an American military uniform. I could be wrong. Did soldiers have thick mustaches like that after the Civil War? Again, the earliest we can guess is the year 1900. Let me just zoom in a bit there. Closer look. It helps me not at all. It doesn't help. Here are the weapons. And that doesn't help me either. Well, okay. That's where we are. I don't know. Is this World War I as opposed to World War II? I don't know. If it is 1917, I don't know. But what do you guys have to say? That's where I go. Okay. Twirly bombs. 1912 is our first guess. 1914. Is this Russian? Mark ponders. 1912. 42. We have a 1918. 1915. Is that Mario before he went into the plumbing business? Maybe. 1912, 1915, another 1912. It is World War I, Mark confirms. Is that a dart or a mini bomb? I saw that too. That looks right in front of that largest of weapons. That looks like a barroom dart. Maybe it is. Funny. All right. Well, 1914 was Mark's guess, and I'm inclined to go with 1914. I'm going to try that. Here we go. Mark says, hey! Well done. 1914. We have 3,100 points now. Let's go to our final picture. And 4 out of 5 pictures were in color. Thank you, Chronophoto. I am thankful for you this week. All right, where are we? Is this New York? I don't know. Is that the Empire State Building back there? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to zoom in on areas of this picture. First with, let's just go with this tractor tug. Okay. Balloons. Hey, look at the balloons. That is an aircraft carrier docked in... Is it New York? All right, let's go higher. Jets. It's not a great picture. I can't zoom in too much. There's a billboard, a few of them. Lowest prices in Manhattan. Is that what that says? $39 a month. I don't know what that's for, but you got me. What's that billboard? I don't know what that is. That might be a big help. It looks like a futuristic toilet, but I don't really know what it is. Really cool lighting on that toilet. All right, for rent, let's see what else is going on here. A sub. This is some shindig going on here. We have a helicopter down here. Places for rent. kind of looks like the top of the Olympic rings over here. But I don't think that's what that is. Another billboard. I don't know what that is. Looks like there's a halo above whatever that is. I can't make it out. A car wash. Can we see the cars? Not really. This picture has a nice 40-year time span it could possibly be. Oh, here we go. Cars. Birth one. Okay, I went all the way down. Let's look at these automobiles. Wow. Vans and buses. Is that a U-Haul van? Well, this could be the 90s. I would say at the earliest the 90s, but perhaps later. Does this vessel have, are those satellite dishes? I don't think so. Maybe they are. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to zoom out. There's everything. What's this over here? All right, let me turn to the chat. Let me see what you guys had to say. Okay, I think our first guess is 2002 and another 2002, 2003. The aircraft carrier is from World War II, but that's a modern photo. Looks like New York, possibly a Fleet Week. Oh. Fleet Week, New York City. Thanks, everybody. Let's see. Oh, from New Jersey. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Let's see. Did you have to Google your birth year? Oh, you guys are funny. Okay, let's see. So 2002, 2003, somewhere in there. I'm good with that. Let's go 2002. And we'll see if we get this correct. Survey says. Hey! Well done, gang! We ended up with 4,100 points. It's pretty darn good. It was a really good game. We pulled that out. Well played, everybody. Thanks for playing. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me on this post-op version. Is that an operation? I suppose it is. Anyway, thanks for being here. I'll be back next week, hopefully with a show with a interesting top 15 list. I don't know, whatever. But it's 8:00. I filled an hour. I didn't think I'd do that, but here it is. Happy Thanksgiving to every one of you. Have a great week. I am again thankful for all of you to get to know you through this medium and get to hang out every week and see you in all the other chats. It's a lot of fun, and I enjoy it, and I'm thankful. All right, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I'll see you next week.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.